This is Ad Copy Best Practices. Let's start with an overview. Here at Perfect Search, we're search and social experts, and our team is really serious about keyword research, structuring extensive campaigns, setting up conversion tracking, and zeroing in on our targets. But for us, we don't think you can call yourself search and social experts without ad copy expertise. Whether you're working on a search ad for a coding school or a Facebook carousel ad or e-commerce, you need to give your ad copy some TLC. So today we're going to be talking about some best practices for ad copy. Quality ad copy can improve your click-through rate, boost your Google Ads quality score, bring more qualified traffic to your site, increase your conversion rates, decrease your bounce rate, improve user engagement metrics, and enhance your branding. Starting with your best practices, it's really important that you include a call to action. This tells the users what they should do next. So stick to one call to action and don't use click here, as most users will find this to be spammy and not very compelling. Instead, try request your free quote now, or the deadline is almost here. Apply today. Both of these have a sense of urgency, and that compels users to take the action that you're hoping for them to complete. So as I mentioned previously, you want to provide a sense of urgency, so make the user feel a little FOMO. You want to make them act now, not next week or the next day or the next month. For example, free shipping site-wide this weekend only. It's important also to get personal. Use the second person, you, when addressing the reader. This can be tested. For example, your free sample is waiting. Sign up today. Stay consistent. Use the same voice and ad copy across all advertising platforms, social media, blog, website content, etc. Your brand identity matters, and you need to have a voice that your users are going to recognize. It's also important to think about what matters to the consumer. Always include some kind of value proposition, whether that's free shipping, stellar reviews, limited promotion, 100% guarantee, 24/7 customer service, anything of that nature. Think about what a customer really cares about and clearly communicate it. This is something you should also consider testing. Get specific. Include concrete numbers like pricing, location, customers served, reviews. All of this provides authenticity and brings users closer to your brand. So for example, hands down the best accounting firm around, 35,504 customers served. Make sure when you're writing, you're doing so with specific audience targeting in mind. So, the best way to start is to outline the targeting you're working on and segment your ad copy variations accordingly. One great example of this is that, of course, your targeting to parents should look different than targeting to students. Keep it short and sweet. There's really no need to write a paragraph, precisely because you don't really have the space, but users scroll through their phones quite quickly and get bored, so you want to grab their attention fast and get to the point. Of course, length also varies depending on which platform you use too. Keep it fresh. Don't let the same ad text run for months on end without analyzing it. There's no golden rule for when it should be switched, but you want to use your best judgment, always analyze it, and don't let it get stale. If you find it's getting stale, surely your users are feeling the same thing too. When creating ad copy, come up with several options. This allows the client to choose their favorite and provide feedback. It also gives you a list to revisit later. Align your ad copy to current events. Seasonality, holidays, and other events can provide your copy with an extra edge, and you want to make sure you're mirroring that in your language as you speak to consumers. So try creating an ad copy schedule for your client. Test seasonal ad copy against evergreen copy. See what does the best, and mark how your seasonality is performing too. Consider getting local. This can improve your ad's relevance for local businesses or services. This is something to test if you have a strong demographic within one specific area too. When testing ad variations, just change one element at a time. And when we say one element at a time, we really mean one means one. You don't want to change the headline and the CTA at the same time if you want a really valid split test. In fact, you won't be able to see which is working or which is working to the detriment of your ad copy if you change more than one thing at a time. So make sure all your other factors, the targeting, the spend, the image, all remain the same as you A/B test different solutions, different headlines, and different CTAs. Finally, spell check. Nobody likes an error, so double check your spell checking, and that's all about that. Let's talk about Google Ads search ad specs. So this includes 3 30-character headlines, 2 90-character description lines, one customizable URL, and can include extensions like reviews and site links to complement the ad copy. With Google Ads, there's a few tips and tricks. So while Google Ads are longer than they used to be, it's not a ton of space, so you want to get straight to the point. Mention your value proposition like free shipping, reviews, 100% guarantee as soon as possible, potentially including this in the headline. Google Ads are also a competitive space. Your ad will be sandwiched between other ads promoting a similar product or service, so research your competition and see what the landscape looks like. Google Ads competitor research. Use SEMrush. Enter a competitor's domain name that you want to spy on and research. So let's talk a few more tips and tricks for Google Ads. You want to include at least one keyword within the ad group of your ad copy. This will help boost your quality score. You'll also want to align the ad copy to the landing page. This can also help with your quality score and improve your bounce rate. Try mobile-specific ads. In these, you'll want to include shorter text, address mobile-specific concerns, and call extensions. Finally, don't be afraid to get creative. Test creative ads against the standard. See how they do. Facebook ads. So Facebook ads include a single image ad, one 125-character primary text, one 40-character headline, one 25-character link description, which is optional, and you can use emojis on these. In a Facebook carousel ad, once again, you have one 125-character primary text, one 40-character headline per carousel image, one 25-character link description, and again, this is optional. So as you're making your Facebook ad copy, create a cohesive experience. Make sure your ad copy, image, and landing page all are working in concert with one another. Your ad copy should address specific targeting within campaigns and ad groups. Preview your ad on each device in Ads Manager. And make sure you're choosing your call to action button wisely. We wouldn't recommend not having a button, but here are some options for you to consider. Shop now, book now, learn more, sign up, download, watch more, contact us, apply now, donate now, request time, and send message. Whichever one you choose, be strategic. Let's talk about Instagram. Instagram will include one 125-character caption. Instagram accepts up to 2,200 characters, but recommends 125, or else it can get a little messy. Even though Instagram doesn't have separate copy sections, include a value prop and a call to action. LinkedIn. Okay, so there are actually a few different kinds of LinkedIn ads. The sponsor content is an ad that PSM has used most often. So this includes one 150-character introductory text and a 70-character headline. With Twitter ads, there are, once again, several different types. The website card ad is what we've outlined below. This includes one 116-character description and one 70-character website title. Twitter recommends keeping this to 50 characters to avoid getting a little mixy, but 70 characters is the limit. And those are our best practices for ad copy. Thanks.